Women is an Omnicom initiative which is all about inspiring women and helping them to develop and to achieve what they want to achieve.
I mean, I guess the first thing I'd say is if you've ever had a moment of self-doubt or a string of moments of self-doubt, or you've ever thought that you're out of your depth or you're feeling that you just don't know kind of what you're doing, well, you know, welcome to being a human being.
And if you're feeling like, oh my God, I'm a total fraud, I have no idea, just remember that everyone else feels exactly the same.
We live in a really confessional world now, and I do think you have to use good judgment around when you decide that it's okay to be very revealing and when you decide actually you'd prefer not to be. And unfortunately, I suppose you only really learn that through experience.
Try to not spend so much time looking at what everybody else is doing, because looking at what everyone else is doing becomes your full-time thing.
Just because everybody else is behaving in a certain way doesn't mean you have to. And actually sometimes behaving slightly differently can be the thing that helps you stand out.
If you're young and you've already got that sort of constant ticker tape of negativity kind of going through your head all the time, it can be quite useful to identify whose voice it actually is. And also not being afraid to put your hand up and put yourself forward and say, actually, I can do this, I'm really good at this, which is something that classically as women we're quite bad at. And then just, forge ahead and say, oh yeah, I'm brilliant at that. Come back to that authenticity. I know that seems to be a bit of a buzzword tonight, but it is true. And I think being authentic to yourself as a woman as well, and not feeling like you have to put a mask on and act like a man, like we were discussing before.
I think ultimately if you're being yourself and you're being really true and you're not trying to pull the wool over anyone's eyes, you will be liked. So if you genuinely want to be someone who stands out from the crowd, I think it's really important to build something worth listening to.
I think quite a powerful thing was realising that you can say no to things.
And even now I'm not perfect, and I'm also improving. I kind of think you can give yourself a break.
I sort of think it's fine to want to be liked. We just have to expand what it means to be liked. The idea shouldn't be that you have to be one way to be liked, I think. You don't have to be nice and quiet and kind.
The best thing in life is to get comfortable being slightly uncomfortable, and then these things really don't matter quite so much, and the sooner you can kind of get into that zone, the better.